All right, guys, Warzone Season 6 has just come out. I'm going to go through the patch notes really quick. This is my first reaction to it. As always, I'm not going to waste too much of your time. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like and make sure you drop a sub. All right, guys, the Season 6 patch notes are out right now. I have not read them yet. I'm going to go through them here. So let's see. Call of Duty Warzone Season 6 patch notes. I've already seen this trailer. Update October 6th. So today's the 6th, about to be the 7th. So this is for this week, the playlist. Battle Royale, solos, duos, trios, and quads. Normal, plunder, quads, payload, port. Okay, so payload on port. Rebirth is going to have duos and quads now. That's huge. Let me just look through these to see if there's anything different. Next week, Clash 50v50 is coming out. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I assume it's like that team deathmatch mode. Rebirth, Island, Scopes and Scatterguns, trios. So I think if I remember, that's snipers and shotguns. So that'll be then. Iron Trials is coming back on the 21st. Scopes and Scatterguns still. Plunder. Iron Trials quads, Iron Trials. So those are on the weekend. So Iron Trials. Interesting. Okay, the Battle Pass. So tier 15, we get the new Ironhide shotgun. I'm sure that'll be free along with the Grav, which is the Galil. I'm not going to go into too much detail about those. So the Haunting is coming back. Return to Call of Duty blog on October 18th for more intel about the upcoming Halloween. So I assume this is going to be the Zombies event or something similar to it. They haven't really given much info, but the Haunting was the Zombies event last year on Halloween or a little bit before it and after. So Scopes and Scatterguns. So I believe this is the shotguns and snipers. Get up close and personal, deal death from afar. Yeah, okay. Rebirth Island. Limited loot, so it's only shotguns, sniper rifles, crossbows. And there's no loadout, so you can't make your own loadout. It's all ground loot. Interesting. Map. So this is the Verdansk map changes, I believe. New POIs, Fissures. Explosive charges have triggered a devastating seismic event in Verdansk, forming massive cracks right through stadium and downtown. Yeah, so we already knew that was coming. We saw that in the trailer. Bunkers. Make your way through this system of passageways and armament rooms. Find high-value loot and ascend back to the surface before anyone else does. So I assume those are somewhere in the cracks. I'm not sure where they are. The actual update hasn't come out yet, just the patch notes. So I'm going to go look at that after this. New Gulag. So we knew this was coming, but it says inspired by the original. So it looks the same to me. There might be some changes. Slightly different arena. From what I can tell, it's the same, but I'm not exactly sure. So we'll have to see about that. Gameplay. Loot's been changed, as it always is. The Ironhide and the Grav are ground loot, I assume, or coming out of chests. New Gulag loadouts. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm stupid. Just new guns to use in the Gulag, different classes. I was thinking you picked your loadout or something in the Gulag. That's ridiculous. New ground and supply loot. Plunder respawn behavior has been updated and provides players with a more dynamic infiltrations. Okay. RCXD kill streak has been removed from all modes until further notice. Okay. RCXDs weren't that useful. Bug fixes. I don't think I'm going to go through all of these, but I'm just going to quickly look through them to see if there's anything big. Fix an issue causing seasonal challenges to remain grayed. Okay. Fix an issue with the Krig 6 that would cause noticeable camera tilt while firing. So maybe the Krig might feel a little bit better. Pellington reticle was misaligned. QBZ to hitch when firing. I don't really use the QBZ, so I wasn't aware of that. Sniper rifle Charlie default reticle to be misaligned. So it seems like a lot of the snipers had misaligned reticles, which is strange. Fix an issue with the firing auto on the turbo-powered Bullfrog blueprint. So if you guys didn't run into that, there was a blueprint where you heard when somebody shot near you, you couldn't tell where they were because you would hear the firing sound all in your headset. So glad they fixed that. Fixed animations. Did some work with dev errors, so hopefully no more dev errors. Regiments. So regiments are now frozen to ensure a smooth transition over to the new clan-based system. So from what I know, Vanguard's implementing a new clan-based system that is not regiments. So players will now only be able to view their regiment roster and inspect other players. So you can't add new players to your regiment. Yeah. So regiments are not coming in Vanguard. So we'll see what that looks like. Loot cards. The visual style of all loot cards has been updated. So this is the new, when you're looking at a gun on the ground, this is what you'll see. And it'll say, I didn't know if it did this before, but automatic, it'll show it here. So automatic, semi-automatic, and burst. Interesting. See, accessibility, you can change the kill feed time on your screen. So I know the kill feed is huge for people who like to make montages, so you can make it longer, and you can see, wow, verify whips. They put this in the patch notes. Verify whips, clock, Timmy tenders, generic TTV guy. That's funny. That's funny. I wonder if Tim and Whips and Cloaksy will see all that. That's very funny. Oh man. Mono audio, most people aren't going to want that. So you can put mono audio if you want. You're probably not going to want to do that. So weapons. New weapons. We have the Ironhide shotgun, lever action shotgun, high damage at close range with an improved fire rate. Reliable 2-shot kill with a short 1-shot kill range. That's scary. I don't like how that sounds. So I had a fear that this gun might be OP, but that's really, we'll have to try that out. The Grav, which is the Galil, full auto assault rifle, fast firing rifle with improved range, fastest bullet velocity in class with modest damage and moderate recoil. So it'll have good bullet velocity, and I feel like it'll be kind of middle of the ground when it comes to recoil. Which is, the biggest deal breaker for guns is they have too much recoil, or the recoil goes side to side too much. It's hard to control. So I'll have to try that out. I'm hoping it's okay. I don't know why they would put a Galil in the game. That's bad. So yeah, we'll see that. Battle axe and melee weapon. Lappa submachine gun. So this will come later in season. Full auto submachine gun, lightweight prototype with reliable damage and good firing control. Improved handling and range with a slower fire rate. So to me that sounds kind of like the Striker 45 in Modern Warfare, and that is one of the worst guns in the game, time to kill wise. So I don't know, we'll see how that does. Hammer and sickle, so more melee weapons. New unlock challenges. So if you don't already have the EM2 or Tech 9 from the Battle Pass before, these are the challenges to unlock it now. Okay, weapon changes. We are pleased with the level of weapon variety we are seeing across Verdansk. However, we still feel there are some persistent outliers that could stand to be and could be addressed. Outline below. Okay, so no buffs. I figured this was coming. All of these actually. The C58's been nerfed, the EM2's been nerfed, the MG82's been nerfed, and the Stoner's been nerfed. I assume for all of these, it's going to be a recoil nerf. I don't think they're going to touch damages on them. I think it's only going to be recoil, because these are some of the hardest hitting guns. Except for the MG82. The MG82 hit really, really hard, and it had an insanely fast fire rate. The recoil was a little bit weird for some people, but it needed a nerf. So let's see what they did. C58 recoil increased, EM2 recoil increased, MG82 gun kick increased, so that's visual recoil, so it'll feel like it has even more recoil, and they added additional recoil to it. So they increased the gun kick and they increased the recoil. So I have a feeling the MG82 is going to be very, very hard for people to use, especially on controller. If you can't change your FOV, console players are gonna have a hard time using that one. Reload interrupt time increased, raise interpret time increased. I'm not sure what those mean, but I have a feeling the MG82 is gonna be a tough one. Light machine gun alpha, so the stoner, gun kick increased, so visual recoil as well, and recoil increased. So I think all of these guns were the meta weapons in the game. So we'll have to see where the meta goes from there. Yeah, so I'll have to try those out. Attachment changes. So this is all lasers. Tiger Team Spotlight movement speed multiplier decreased from 3.2 to 3%. So that's basically negligible. ADS movement speed multiplier decreased from the same. Okay. Magazines OTS 9. So the 40 round mag, the ADS speed multiplier decreased from 0.85 to 0.835. So that's pretty much negligible as well. These are all really, really small changes, 0.8 to 0.78. So that's not a big deal. Operators, so these are the new operators we'll see. Prestige symbols. Is there anything else? Stuff in the store. That looks cool. But yeah, I think that's about it. The PlayStation 5 update is 30 gigabytes. PlayStation 4 is 30 gigabytes. Xbox is 30. Xbox One is 30. PC is 39, and if you have Warzone and Modern Warfare on PC, it's 40. Okay, so reminders, PC users will also need 10 gigabytes of additional space on their hard drive for the patch copying process. Okay, so that's just all memory stuff. I think that's about it. Yeah, so we'll have to try out some of this other stuff. I'm interested to see how it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, and one more thing. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you kind of understand what's going on, make sure you drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. I'll see you guys in the next one.